Hello and welcome back to Basic Music and Piano. I'm Nick and now we're going to focus on how to actually play and make songs from these notes. Last video we learned the musical alphabet, how the staff works, what a clef is, and how to find the notes on the staff, and where our hands go on the piano, remembering middle C. Now we're going to focus on measures, time signature, tempo, and the different kinds of notes we can play. At the end, I'll even teach you guys a little song so you can practice finger placement and reading notation. First, let's look at a measure. A measure is a space that has a staff in it where you play notes in a rhythm or in time. We'll look at that again a little later. For now, let's look at time signature. You might think that it looks like a fraction, and that's a pretty good way to look at it. The top number tells us how many beats there are in a measure, which in this case is 4, and the bottom number tells us the note value or what note gets one beat. You can have all sorts of wacky time signatures, but let's look at 4/4 for now. Now, in order to find out what note gets a beat, we need to know what notes there are. The note lengths work in divisions of 2. First, we start with a whole note, which in 4/4 will last 4 beats. Next is a half note, which is half the length of a whole note and gets 2 beats. Next is a quarter note, which is half the length of a half note and 1/4 of a whole note, which will get 1 beat. The last one that will be useful for us is the eighth note, which is half a quarter note and 1/8 of a whole note. Next, we're going to talk about tempo. Tempo is just how fast the music goes. In music, we use beats per minute to discern how fast we're going. Now, if we go back to our measure, with the staff, clef, and time signature all in their places, we can make music. You can put in any combination of notes so long as they equal 4 beats by the end of the measure. You could have 2 quarter notes and a half note, 4 quarter notes, 3 quarter notes and 2 eighth notes. The possibilities are endless. Now that we know what the notes are, where they go on the staff, and how to read rhythm and time signature, we can learn our first song. The notation will be on top, and you can hear the tempo, which is at about 140 beats per minute. Feel free to slow it down as much as you like, however, to make sure you know the notes first. Now, let's hear the song. You can play it back as many times as you like to learn the song. I've also attached sheet music if you'd like to have it to read. This has been Basic Music and Piano. This is Nick, and I'll be signing off.